came. So the darkness and subtle routine names. I was a ghost with a loaded mind, a weapon dressed in a human spine. Sons of cold and promises like gold. But every oath felt bought and sold. I question fire, I question faith. You watch my doubt like a weakness to take. A planet burning to prove its cause, and I became the price of his applause. Tarsonis, sky turned black with wings. My name on the channel, then nothing left behind like an inconvenient truth. And the swarm rode over my youth. Left on Tarsonis, left to die alone. Now I'm far from home, queen of blades, crown of living knives. Hope in one hand, vengeance in the other, both alive. Hear my human name. Under all this armor, I still feel shame. Call me monster, call me what you need, but I remember who I was between the teeth. Char carved a chrysalis around my soul, a throne of bone where the heart beats cold. The overmind shadow in my veins, turning my grief into marching chains. Air fell under a storm of claws. I watched the galaxy learn new laws. Then the hive went quiet, its god was gone, and I stood free. But I wasn't one. Alleys became exits, trust became bait. Every victory tasted a second too late. I wore my power like a stitched on skin, and still I could hear her trapped within. Left on Tarsonis, left to die alone. Tarsonis, now I'm far from home, queen of blades, crown of living knives. Hope in one hand, vengeance in the other, both alive. Hear my human name. Under all this armor, I still feel shame. Call me monster, call me what you need, but I remember I was between the The keystone light tore the swarm from my skin. For one small breath I felt human again. But war doesn't end when you wake from it. It waits in your bones like a loaded ship. Sarah's cold old hunger, ancient fall. I became the storm, I swore to mourn. Coals crumb fell, vengeance complete, and still the void kept time to my heartbeat. Owner under starlight, a final door I rose so the galaxy wouldn't burn anymore. If salvation cost the last of my name, then let it hurt, let it mean something. Left on Tarsonis.